back to Grand Theft Auto Online. Today I'm in here by myself and I'm going to do some dispatch work. I'm going to try to unlock these cruisers so they're cheaper for me. So I'm going to start one up and let's see what we can get into.
Request received.
Let's see.
I've sent you the coordinates.
Possession for sale.
Glad you're on the case. I've discovered the LSPD.
I do like the model on this car. It's pretty cool. It's got the little laptop in there, the radar. It'd be cool if it worked. But it's got the... Yeah, that'd be really cool if I could make that work. Let's see, and then I'll put the... That's called high tech or something like that. I put that on the deal, and then I put the lower light bar on it. I don't know. I'm hoping I want to be able to unlock them all, but I can't do it unless I get the discounted prices on them. These things are way too expensive, so it may take a little while for me to get them, but this one's on a little bit of a discount right now, so that's kind of nice. Now what's really nice is if you have your own shop, you can take it in and upgrade it. You can't take it into like a Los Santos Customs or anything like that, but you can take it into your, like with me, I took it into my auto shop and did it down there. Whoa. Oh, I turned in too soon. Oh well, there's the road. It'll be fine. I did one of these earlier. We was trying to see if me and him could do them together because I wanted him to get the discount price too. It will not allow that to happen, so he's off playing a different game right now, so I figured I'd jump in here and do this. But it was quite entertaining to say the least, because I kept locking onto him. Oh, I kept locking onto him. He kept locking onto me because we couldn't be in an organization, motorcycle club, or anything like that. So I would be shooting at the suspect or somebody protecting him and start shooting him, or he'd be shooting at them trying to help me and start shooting me. It was quite funny. This car's not too slow though. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Now, I like how if you hold the horn button down, it speeds the sirens up. I like the way this car handles so much better. So I built a couple death matches for like chase me kind of things, and the police cars on there. I can see this is gonna go good. Yep, already. Do that. Yeah. Well, they're just shooting the hell out of my car today. You're hitting me. There we go. What am I taking? Now let's pick those up. Come on, there you go. Yep, just your little twinkle toes, huh? Little fairy fingers, got it right out of the ground. That's cool. Yeah, look at them, boy. They shot the hell out of my car. Nope. Yeah, should have known that was going to be a thing. Still shooting my car. Putting bulletproofs on it was a smart idea, I think. Well, let's see if we can't outrun them here, because that's crazy. Maybe I should take it in and armor it up. Actually, I think I've already armored it. It's pretty cool that this even got put in the game to be able to be done on the online side of it. To me, it's crazy. The one that we did, we used CCTV to locate, which means they're testing that program for Grand Theft Auto 6. They're already using it on the 5M servers, which Rockstar purchased 5M for the roleplay stuff. Maybe that will come to console. That would be kind of cool, because with playing with Waylon, in my opinion, it's pointless to get him a computer for right now, so we're consoling it on the PS5. Just because to do any kind of role play or anything like he wants to do, you have to be over the age of 18. There's a lot of stuff that you have to do as far as training for it and getting everything moving that way. So figure we got a little ways before he can look at getting a computer. There we go. Let's see, I wonder what this mission will pay. This car does handle great, though. Oop, until that, you know. Yep, through there. Let's see, so we got it dropped off. I don't know who that guy is. 25,000, that's not bad. Let's see, I don't think we get to do any more dispatch work right now.
That's a significant blow to their operation. You earned your pay. You're off duty, officer. No assignments.
Alright, yeah, so there's a little cooldown. So that's not bad. I mean, could be worse, you know. And if you did it, I don't know, like, let's just go see. So one dispatch paid 30,000. I go over here, probably... Oh, put your gun away. Let's see. Start one of these. This takes, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes maybe to do. So by then your dispatch will be cooled off and you can start. So let's see. And these are pretty simple, pretty easy money. This is what I was telling Waylon to do. He just, you know, he'd just rather steal a car off the road, and when he can do it, build it. So let's see. Let's see what this does. Ooh, turn. And see, like this was a good idea for Rockstar. Like, they have a cash cow here. I mean, part of me wants a Grand Theft Auto 6. The other part says, you know, just add it to the GTA Online. Like, you could update a new storyline for a new set of characters that moved into Los Santos. I mean, this franchise, this game has been insane for Rockstar. And every time they put in an add-on, like the dispatch work or this, or, you know, the new cars, anytime they do that, you get a whole new sense of what video game playing is going to become. There's no telling us what it's going to look like in 10 years from now, as far as what it can do, you know, because it's just getting better and better. The graphics on the PS5 are just about as good as the graphics on my computer. The gameplay, gameplay and everything is about the same. The computer does do more things like the mods and all that stuff, but I mean, for what I'm doing right now, the console works great.
Watch where the fuck you're going, you absolute idiot.
Does this guy want to fight? No? Good. I didn't want to either. Yeah, see? So, hopefully we'll be able to knock this out fairly quick and, you know, then we'll jump back in and do another dispatch or something of that nature. But either way, I mean, while we're doing it, I hope everybody out there is doing pretty good. We do appreciate the support we're getting. It's slow going, but it's going, and you know, it kind of tickles me and makes me a little happy to know that people are willing to sit and listen to me and a younger kid sit and talk while we drive around in BS. You know, it's to me, it's entertaining. I'm having a lot of fun doing it with him. It's just one of those things that I don't know, if something were to happen to me, he'd always have these to go back and look on, you know. And I get to a lot of people that just always teaching this kid to sit in the house, play video games. We do a lot of other stuff. This is just one small aspect of what it's like for him. But you know, back when I got hurt, we didn't know what it was going to look like for me as far as being able to do, you know, the kind of stuff that you want to do with your son. Before I got hurt, work on cars, I would hunt, fish. We was constantly doing something. He was pretty young, so he don't have a whole lot of those memories, you know, like, but you know, this kind of worked as this was a release for me because I went from working, I was a FedEx delivery driver. So, I mean, I was all day long I was working. And I went from, you know, literally working between 75 and 120 stops a day, to coming home, hanging out with him, going to bed and doing it again, to being able to be home. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to be home and be okay with being home. That was a hard transition for me because I was raised up that you get up and you go to work and that's just what you do. I get no handouts or anything of that nature, so you can go ahead and scrap that. I'm not on any kind of disability. I'm not on any kind of workers' comp. I'm not on anything. What I'm on is I have a 6-pound weight limit with my right side. Messed my neck up pretty good. I have some nerve issues, things like that. I still try to work, still try to do things. There's just not, you know, a whole lot of work for a guy that's got 2 arms and looks pretty normal until you realize that one of his arms don't like working. So, yeah, just wanted to nip that in the bud before it got started because there's no government handouts here. My wife has secured a future for us with the line of work she does. It's not something I'm proud of, but I'm very fortunate to have. Most people in my situation would have to be reliant on some sort of government assistance or some sort of, you know, disability insurance, something of that nature. And I'm not, and that's something that my wife and myself are very proud of because I'm not knocking anybody that has it, anybody that needs it, because I would need it 100% if it was not for her career that she has. But because we have that, there's no sense in dipping into it and put that burden even more on the taxpayers than what's already there. So this ain't one of those situations where I'm trying to become YouTube rich or YouTube famous or anything. My son wants to play video games and be involved in YouTube and the creative side of things, and there's other things that he's doing. I just don't let him post them, just because I don't want nobody knowing who he is. I mean, he still has a public life. You know, I mean, of course we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but as it is right now, I don't feel that we need to do that. So the ones of y'all that do watch this and listen to me ramble the way that I'm rambling, I just want to say I appreciate you. It excites Waylon every time he goes over to his channel and he sees that one person watched a video today. He thinks that's great because out of the probably hundreds of thousands of YouTube channels, somebody watched his. You know, and to us, to me, that's what it's for. I have no desire to be on YouTube. I was going to play this video game with or without someone watching me. I was going to do everything that I'm doing right now with or without a YouTube thing. But because it's something he wanted to do, I told him to be safe, we would do it together. And honestly, it's really cool because prior to doing this, if y'all have watched any of the videos from the first one to the last one I post, we've gotten a little better each time with what we figured out we can do as far as the computer goes. We're not, well, I'll say we're not. I'm not very tech savvy, in the sense of how the computer thing works, the networks and all that. And it's not necessarily it was a choice of mine. When I was growing up, if you had a computer in your house, the internet was hooked up through a phone line, you know, so most people didn't have it. If you wanted to use a computer, you had to go to the school library or a public library. And then when people started having computers in their houses everywhere, I didn't see the benefit of having a computer. I thought everything would always stay on a book. And I truly did. I still have repair manuals for 2005 Chrysler vehicles because at that time I was working on cars. I would have never thought that when everybody started getting computers that they would have made all the phones a computer. I would have never thought that. So I just never got into the tech side of it. I was always the mechanical guy. I stayed in, you know, if I had a book, I'd read it on how to fix it, then I would go fix it. I wouldn't have got to the point of getting on the computer and doing that. So I've learned a lot using the little bit of editing that I've been doing, and he's helping me do that. And it's really, to me, it's just cool. And I know I'm rambling, but to me, it's just cool that I get an opportunity to do that with him. And it's really cool that somebody would take time out of their day to watch. To me, that's the craziest thing ever. Like when we did this, how many ever months ago, whatever it was, when we started this, I told him, I said, don't get upset if no one watches your videos. And he says, and that's fine if they don't. It'd be cool if they do, but I'm doing this because I want to do it. And I was like, that's the mentality I want you to have. I don't want you to chase views or anything of that. Just, you know, go in your own way and see where it goes. But anyway, I'll hush up about it now. I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all. I want to give you a little backstory as to how this came about. Because I'd imagine eventually people are going to start asking questions as to why, you know, some days I'm like, hey, we got to wrap this up because of my arm or whatever. Give you a little context to it, a little backstory. I do appreciate all the support that y'all have been giving. To me, it's great. It means the world to Waylon. We do appreciate it, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.